Alright. Let's get the old goo glide out. Let's see. How do we get to... It's behind us. Let's go get the big goopy lad. This weapon is gosh dang ridiculous. It's so good. Oh. Don't mind me. Coming through. Excusey.
It's the porky puff nibbling bark. It took quite a liking to the crunchy stuff after munching down out-of-date's leg.
Well, okay. Wait, what am I supposed to... No, I need to heal. You... Oh, there's thingies on its foot. Oh. Yep. Darn you. Quit it. Meow.
Hook the boom ball and tow it beneath the puff.
I would if you would stop throwing these gosh dang waves at me. What the crap, man? I'd really like to be able to hit this thing. It just keeps jumping and hitting me. I don't get it. I don't get what this is supposed to do, or like how I'm supposed to beat this guy. I'm just using so much stuff. Like, what's the point? He just keeps throwing waves at me. I don't quite get how I'm supposed to do anything there. Get that, please. Thank you.
That was fun?
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying, guy. That was fun, question mark? I don't get what this guy's supposed to do. Like, can you not... Yeah, you can't get off in here, so it doesn't help anything. He just keeps throwing these giant waves, which literally just throw you all over the gosh dang place. Which, like, what is the point or purpose of that? Okay. So that was completely useless then. Got it. Okay. That literally is doing me no good.
Dismounted.
Okay, well. I can say I
Pointed
don't
in the
like
right
this fight.
direction and blast.
This fight is infuriating because there's really no major direction on what the heck you're supposed to do. There's all of these things which don't seem to do anything. Very much a, like, why bother? Okay, so I can do that. I guess I just keep cruising at absolute maximum speeds and try to maybe get around him. But it doesn't work so hot because what the heck?
Places a goo-glide can't
Oh,
go.
okay. Insta-killed? Tough. Maybe I was a little bit lower on health than I thought I was. I feel like you need to have a sniper on or something to like, skill shot those much more easily. Nope.
Unleash the quacks. Ain't that cute? A 2-bit playing with quacks.
That did decent damage. Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
Can you feel
Got him.
it? It's the brisk wind of change. Don't let this opportunity slide.
Oh, so now he's going land-based. And he's very mad about it. That was not the ability that I wanted to use. Okay. Okay. Hello? What do you do? Can I, like, double jump over something? Hello? What am I supposed to do here? Okay. Stop it. Come on with your auto aim. God, that is just unfortunate and not fun. How am I supposed to dodge those, brother? Come on. Come on. No way. There's no way you're serious about this. Like, you're serious. You're actually kidding me. You're actually joking. Come on. Like, who thought that was fun? Please tell them no. It's not fun. It's literally not fun to just be crushed every 2 seconds. It freaking auto... Look at that! It just auto-aims to my face! What am I supposed to do to that? What the crap, dude? That's hysterical. Come on. Nobody thought that was a good idea. Someone brought that to the meeting, and they're just like, absolutely not, brother. then they're like, yeah, but I'm the designer, so I'm gonna do it anyways. Like, you can't block it, you can't anything it. I mean, that's the best thing you can do is just get in his face. He wants to be meleeed. Yeah, literally just fight him in melee. It's so much easier. The ranged fight for Porky Puff is the most obnoxious thing in the world. Like, dear lord, that is unbelievably unpleasant.
He thanks you for dealing with another world eater. You're halfway there. He's got word out of date spotted Lupin and has a feeling your time has come. He hopes you're up for it. Even though you're good-hearted, you shouldn't miss this opportunity to confront the predator. Just head back to the foot of the tree. Fingers crossed Lupin will stay put until you're there.
Oh.
You really need to go see.
I know, I wanna...
Goop knows he's repeating himself, but can't help talking to you.
Anything else you got for me, bud?
They've mostly heard good things about you. Says
everything?
you're smart to take care of business while the sun is up. Says you should...
Okay.
Goop knows he's repeating himself. Seems...
Main quest completed. Goop. There he goes. There's Goop. Oh, crap. I can just, like, actually go right over here. They took me a very long ways from where I was. Okay. Surfapelago goat. This sounds like an Ewok whenever you decide to run with him.
At least you can feed this ride grass.
Yeah, the Porky Puff thing, man, I'll tell you, that thing is about the most uncomfortable boss fight.
Some bark would strap for you.
The Goop Rider, or the Goop Glide, whatever it's called, that thing is Goo Glider. That's it, Goo Glider. That thing is great to drive. It's fantastic. I love it. I love the feel of it and the sound of it and pretty much every little aspect of it. It's a wonderful thing, quite enjoyable. It is not enjoyable in that particular encounter, due to the fact that every time anything even sneezes at you, you end up with your sprint being disabled, or your like dash, or whatever the heck you want to call it, your boost. So with your boost disabled, you're basically just sitting there dead in the water, waiting for the thing to murder you. And
the one kind of strap you could actually still find growing.
Kind of mediocre. The whole like popping the pustules on the hand thing would be a lot more impactful and cool if he didn't just throw you around the arena like mad.
Let's see.
There wasn't a very clear counter from moment one. Had to really kind of dig into it to figure out how to even be able to take part in the fight.
It's a place well hidden. It's just below the above.
What? Huh? Hold on. Fight analysis and review coming soon to a brain near you. But what? Who let this man put the Millennium Falcon in here?
Out of date's impressed you made it this far, but there's still so much left to do. The end of the world is still on everyone's minds. You've beaten a path where you have the power to destroy or save everyone. Question is, what you'll do with that responsibility. He can sense that your heart beats steadily, and acknowledges that the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Thinks it's important that you remember who you are and where you came from. Someone without knowledge of their history and origin is like a tree without roots.
Roots.
It's important to stay grounded. You share the same fate as the tree. Out of Date says there's a time for everything. And now there's no use thinking of the past, for it's gone. Think of the present, because that's where you are. It's time to set your priorities as the one who completes things. If you continue to do good, good will follow you. If the world really does end, there won't be anywhere to run. So he's prepared for the worst. Something he calls the Ark.
It won't be the end, brother.
He hopes you're right. He gets that you mean the journey continues either way, but personally he wants the tree to survive. Out of Date says there's no clear record of the chain of events that changed the course of history and brought the world to its knees. He's found evidence on the Ark, records of a crisis, decades of contamination that permeated the ground and broke its inner core. The contamination disrupted what we now know as key energy, the life force that runs through all things, living and inanimate. He's been told the blight affected everything at a genetic level and turned our perception of normality on its head. It was only those that changed that avoided extinction, proving that the possibility for survival and renewal was real. He understands you are curious about the ship at the foot of the tree. He says it surfaced when the oil broke through the ground. The Ark predates the back-in days, and now, after years of study of the manuals he found inside, he believes he's figured the ship out. The Ark has room for 4 more, and he trusts you'll apply wisdom to your compassion and choose whom to save if the world comes to end. He'll keep the seats open, and you are free to invite up to 4 others to join you in the Ark in the event of a cataclysm.
When you've completed all quests for a character, you can offer them one of 4 seats on the Ark. Your allied tribes, Sifu and Out of Date, already have seats, but think hard about who you bring with you before offering someone a seat, as you won't be able to change your mind. Depending on your aura, some characters might decline your invitation.
Out of Date says the time has come for you to reconcile with your past. Lupa Lupin is still staying in the camp where he was brought up. He hopes you'll find the answers you are looking for there. Even though darkness is a part of your nature, he suggests you try to keep your cool, as the best fighter is never angry.
Agreed.
He'll point you in the right direction, but the rest is up to you. This part of the journey is one you'll have to do on your own. Lupa Lupin's camp has always been there, hidden deep inside the mountains.
I mean,
Out of Date hopes you'll find your way and the answers you were looking for once you're there. He knows he said it before, but the time has come to put an end to the Lupin's reign of terror. You should get over there. Come face to face with destiny. It's going to be you against the Lupin. No rules. He wonders what's on your mind.
alright, I gotta go.
We'll be around when you return.
If you feel the narrator is talking too often while exploring, you can reduce the frequency of the narrator's comments in settings. Yeah, I got you, bud. It's okay. I'm not worried. There's nothing I can pee on there, so... I guess I'll just run out. It's fine. So yeah, the Porky Puff fight. The big thing about it that really bothered me was just the constant attack by it. There really wasn't much reprieve, and the maneuverability of the Goo Glide is not enough to really outmaneuver the darn thing. Then on top of that, in the second phase, you had those gosh dang freaking boulders, man. And I get it, they're trying to force you into more of a melee fight, but also if you're playing ranged or something that doesn't want to be up close, why are we forced to be in up close on a fight that is just clearly not optional? You know, like it's required to complete the game. So there's just some things. Excuse me? Dude, don't get stuck on the rock. I think that it could have been done a little bit better. I think the rocks could have not been tracking. Literally watching the rocks bend and hit me was one of the more infuriating points of the fight. That just genuinely made me get slightly upset. Normally, I'm calm and cool through an entire fight, but that actually pushed my button. I cannot stand when absolutely illogical things happen, right? If it's magic in Origin, let it be magic in Origin, but there's no indication that this thing is in any way magic. It's just like a giant creature chucking rocks at me. You know. Hey there, brother. What are you doing?
Lupin says he's been looking forward to this moment. He wanted you to come here and see for yourself where it all started. He was so little when your mother and kin came here to put an end to his mother just because she was different, a hunter. That night, the hunter became the hunted, trapped with nowhere to run. He says your mother showed no mercy, only vengeance. He can see that you're not like your mother. There's something different about you. Maybe you would have made a better decision than she did, and let them be. They orphaned him, left him alone, an outcast and a freak. Lupin says he's been reliving the moment every night since then. He says your mother and her disciples started something that couldn't be undone. They created the monster he would become. He knew his time would come, and he was patient. So, when he got news about your birth, he knew how to get revenge that would last. That's why he spared you that night he raised the village when you were a child. He wanted you to suffer for life, like he had. Just so. He marked you for life, so he'd recognize you when you met again, and you'd eventually remember where you came from. No. His hunger grew insatiable over the years to come. He tried, but being vegetarian wasn't in his nature, and he couldn't go hungry. No. But he's never taken a life for the sake of appetite. It's always been about survival, and that our true self is being who we are. A deep look into nature will make you understand everything better, and that natural selection eliminates, and the strongest survive. Fate is for those too weak to determine their own destiny, and now the time has come for you to accept yours.
Hey, chill. I don't actually want to beat the crap out of you, bud. What else can I do for... Hold, pause, hold. Ranged combat, rifles, strong, automatic rifles. What do I have here? Boom dive. So... Sure. Or boom dove. Sir, that is a haunch of meat, not a, not an effective melee weapon. Just saying. Trying to point that out. That's tough, but it's tough.
Radical. What a blow.
Oh, and then...
Hack and slash.
Meow. Ow. Get blasted, bud. Uh-oh. You made the tree mad. But wait.
This story needs a hero.
Youngling weapon reclaimed. Thought that looked familiar. Sorry, brother. I did not want to kill you. I did not want to kill you, my man. That's just the way it went. That's tough. Hold on, can I make that whole journey, like, over to the entrance? I can make it here. Can't make it in, but I can make it here. That's fine.
Out of Date says that from what he's heard, you've been busy.
Miami.
He says he appreciates what you've done so far, but unfortunately he's got urgent news from his friend Noko in the east.
The what?
Out of Date says that even though he's unsure about your intentions, he hopes you'll support Noko. He says he'll point you in the right direction, but finding Noko and making sure she gets what she needs is up to you. That doesn't sound good. Out of Date was spot on. The hoof puff needs to be stopped. Out of Date says that Noko is worried now that the Eastern World Eater is stepping up its activity. He explains that Noko keeps a fabled steed that she has planned to ride out to the World Eater, but needs help to get it prepared.
Dude, we're about to get a motorcycle. 100% we're gonna get a motorcycle.
Out of Date suggests that you should head east as fast as possible and see what you can do to help. He's happy to help.
Thanks for the time, bud.
Understands you have other places you need to go.
Alright. So. Over here to Noko. I'm gonna go from here, though. Cannot fast travel from here. Crap. Crap. Fine. I didn't want to anyways. Bum 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 bum.
You can see the horizon now.
Can I? Wow. Oh, hey, bud. What are you doing all the way in here? You trying to follow me? You gosh dang cute thing, you. You know what? I can just head out from here, honestly. Just take a zoom. Away we go. Take it away.
You can never have too much scrap, plastic or otherwise.
Okay. No, let's just stay on the path. Nice little green dispenser over there.
Ah, plastic scrap like that always comes in handy.
Pull him.
Handy. Oh, 0 there.
Really? Wow. I'm not used to seeing absolutely no loot out of something.
Offers you extraordinary
It's trading time. Yeah, there's no chance I'm buying those for 2K when I have a whole bunch. There's just no way. You are, in fact, out of your gosh dang mind.
There are tough times ahead, no matter where you go.
Not wrong. Heck, there's always tough times. Ahead, behind, all around. Don't you be worried about it. Tough times happen. You just keep on rolling. You get those tough times, you just, you know, take a minute, take a breather. Allow the feelings to go through. You're gonna feel bad. But then, you get right back to it. You'll be alright. That's just how she goes. That was a... Wow, that was a 6. That could have been really good, actually. This was a little bit hasty on that one.
That's sure to be useful.
Meh. I don't care. What's this? Ooh, are you lootable? No. You are, though. Bonk. Arc pad, no. Visit the note groomer. Oh, hello.
Made it count.
I have 32 bio points? What the heck? How did I miss that? Later, bud. Oh, what the heck?
Right where
Get
it
out of here.
counts.
We're supposed to be dead. Can't be not dead. If you're not dead, then that means I could be dead. And we can't have that. That is not allowed.
This must be Bionucleus 7H. Better be careful. The contamination here can mess with your molecular structure.
Ooh. Tell me more.
The light is nearly blinding.
This place is freaking huge, man. Actually enormous.
Oh, there's some plastic parts up ahead.
Some of that. Nothing up there. At least nothing I could see. That. Oh, okay.
Crit. Almost there. Cracker Doom. Charge 'em. Your energy is empty.
No, no, no. See ya. I'm going in here. Ronin jacket. And
Broke it down into scrap.
don't need those. Yellow padded vest. Haven't seen you before. Hey, you're fun.
You can make something from that.
Also, don't need it though. I like my current equipment. Okay, Arctic 6. Fire saw blades. Right in the trash it goes. Blast Zerker, I do like you. With Overflow, Legendary, oh my god. That thing is nuts. Accuracy is relative, and that is a fully automatic weapon. So that accuracy could actually be god-awful. But it's still considered high for what it is. Which means I like it.
Every little bit helps.
I thought this place was going to be an absolute nightmare to loot. It seems not so bad. What's all this then? Oh, it's the dump. But what's in this building?
That's a classic radionic. A frequencer box that looks like the radionic controls need a nudge to frequence an airwave signal.
It would have been kind of funny if some of the radios and things were tuned to human stations. Because it's very obvious that, like, humans destroyed the world and, you know, all the animals got mutated and then inherited the planet because, you know, naturally. Like, it would have been hilarious if the different radios and stuff played human things, like, you know, just a random song with some basic lyrics or something that they put together. And your automaton's just like, I have no idea what this strange creature is saying. It's just full on like, the heck is that? I think that would have been absolutely golden. So we understand it perfectly, but they're all just like, yeah, man, there's, they're saying something. I think that could have added a lot of personality to the world.
Go make the most of the
I don't
day.
think that the NPCs and stuff should have spoken English, right? Because that just is weird. I really like the fact that they kind of speak to more animalistic gibberish. In many cases, at least. I think they could have even gone a little bit more with it, like, almost like, you know, chittering and whatnot to really bring it out there. Holy crap!
Tapped hard. Upshot. Hot metal.
Dude, heck you. Chill, brother. Chill. Okay, bud. You guys asked for it.
Oh. You have a good eye for that stuff.
Bzz. Buzz, buzz.
Rick.
Yeah, you're getting melted, sir. You are way too big for this weapon. Bye. Get dunked on. So there's 3 possible entrances and exits here. I'm just gonna go up and touch this and then walk away. Yeah, sure, why not? We have beefy lad now. Boing.
We are lonesome animals.
Roll up
but
here.
spend all our life trying to be less lonesome.
I would have liked to have seen some more mutated creatures, like giant mutants and stuff like that. Oh, that would have been so cool. I get it, the giant morks and stuff or whatever. Meh. The mega morks. I get it. It's cool. But also, give me some like big nasties. Where are the super mutants? I want super mutants. Just saying. Oh, hey there, brother.
Oh, wouch! Spiked!
Oh, hey there, bud. Oh, hey there, bud.
That's a good find. Itchy trigger finger.
Zip a zap. Later. Holy crap, I have bio points. So bad. Well, let me check this. Can I fiddle with this thing a little more? What about my base type? Can I? Yeah, I've got that blast Zerker. So less range, but huge, huge ammo. Okay, so that doesn't help. The Spix one is okay.
It worked.
There we go. We're gonna have Blast Zerker. Cool. Way more accuracy. Like way, way more accuracy. Holy crap. Wow, that took us way the heck over here. What? Gotta head back over this way. I need to find the last few things.
When a story comes to you, pay attention.
This is insane, just how much area there is to cover. Aha, scrap token. Smack this thing here.
Wonder what you could make with that.
Okay, so that's 2 out of the 3 totems. I need 1 more biolob or bioblob. Then I require a singular other scrap totem. So there's that. I doubt there's anything in the big central structure. There usually isn't. So it's just kind of a like, hey, look at, there's a boss arena. Holy crap, this thing has ammo.
So much damage. All fired up.
Oh, buddy. Oh, just get barrel stuffed, bud. That's tough. That thing got more stuff than double stuff Oreo.
That paid
And
off.
that's a whole lot of stuff. Just saying. Get up here. They like to hide things in corners. We need to check this very far corner. Yeah, there's a lootable spot here. That. Bioblob. There you are.
Gross. This place stinks.
Sure does. I need 1 more superb loot. And a resource totem. There's the resource totem. Just spotted it over the hill. Then I need the last loot. Which, that could be
Metal
anywhere.
scrap. Great for making tough things.
Which sucks. because it could be anywhere. The likelihood of it being anywhere, you know, in the most broad sense, is pretty minimal, but we'll see what we can do. See if there's a little hidden shack or something over here on the side. There's another resource totem.
E-waste, the stuff you need.
Okay. Well, since it's not over here, it's got to be in one of the buildings. And if it's in one of those buildings, I can find it. That's how that works. I have eyes, and there is stuff.
Shield your eyes if the daylight hurts you.
Negative. Stare into the daylight. Overpower the daylight. Don't actually stare into the daylight. It's a bad idea. But like, you know, daylight adjacent could be okay. Check around the outside of the building. Heck, I'll even check the inside of the building. Just to double down and be sure. Nothing openable in there. I didn't loot anything in here. So I definitely wonder if there's like a chest hidden up top. Or down below. Just something in one of these that I missed. It sounds so gross when the mushrooms summon or desummon.
The darkness swallows everything at night.
Haha! On my way all the way up here, what the heck? That was not what I thought it was. That thing's still weird looking. I feel like what I'm looking for has to be in one of these buildings, or maybe over here in this scrap heap somewhere. Those are some of the only viable spots in my brain for the loot to be hiding. Okay, nothing there. I'm getting here, but nothing comes of it.
It's beyond late.
Yeah, that much I know, bud. That much I know. Huh. The only other thing I can think of is that maybe there's another thing down in here that I missed. Always possible. Especially around these fenced-in areas. Really get some snuck in there. Sneakily. Very, very sneakily. Absolutely nothing up here? Okay. I like to make sure that I get everything. Especially in these kind of games. I just like having all the stuff. Being very completionist on it. The only final spot I have kind of in my head is up here or over by the trucks. Right, like it's either going to be around this thing, which I guess it could be. A lot of space here.
Feel the night wrap around you.
Right, made it there. What's up here? It'd be really cool if you could get like a loot scanner sort of thing. Or just a loot sense, so it, you know, shows you lootable containers from a distance. That'd be fun. I would like one of those. Because as it sits, I may be just needle in a haystack in here, which that's rough in an area this large. Like that's real rough in a an area this large. Hold on. Oh, I can't summon that here. I cannot summon my transport here. Ooh, listen to that music. How ominous. Very horde feeling. Okay. Hold on, fade the music back in. Wait, they're not done exploring the ominous place.
The shadows are
Okay, so
getting
when I go over
shorter by the
here
moment.
is when it... Yeah, this is out of the area. Come on, surf a pelagoat. Gotta be one of those really hard to find spots, like one of the obnoxious little loot spots that usually slips under the cracks. The only other thing that I'm kind of thinking is, what if there's a climbable section of this? Kind of breaking from the norm, and this big thing actually does have a climbing section hidden on it.
Heroes make for the best stories. It's up to you if you want to be one.
Where in the heck? Where is this loot? I have a terrible feeling it's like some patch of dirt on the ground or something silly like that. That is basically invisible unless you happen to stumble across it. And those things kind of frustrate me. Especially as a more completionist style player, when I'm actually enjoying a game. I genuinely want to complete absolutely everything. And so I tend to obsess a little bit. If you've already seen it, please do me the favor and just ridicule me mercilessly in the comments. That was not it. You've got to be kidding me. Oh no. No area completion. Sad. Big sad. Yeah, it has to be in one of the areas that I've already been in. Well, I guess it's time to walk every single perimeter and go and touch every single thing. Just walk through houses and things, spamming E. Until eventually it gives it to me. It's not up top. Let's see that. Be looking for common lootable models. You scared the crap out of me, goat. Brother, you gotta put a bell on or something. Holy, what the? Excuse me? There. Nothing there. Okay. about down here? Something down there? No. Can I loot the turlets? That's big no Perini. The big question is, where the heck could it be? Is that like a... No, that's got to be part of the terrain. Out there. I just don't see where it could be. In the slightest. Maybe it is down below. And again, it's just one of those like interaction spots that's not pinging appropriately. You know, when I find this, I'm gonna feel like an idiot. I'm almost certain. Just have that feeling. When I find this, I'm just gonna feel dumb. Because it's going to be someplace where it was right in front of my face the whole time. And I just did not brain. I don't think I've ever entered one of these from the other side. Climbed down into the sewers and then did all that. I've always come in from these sides with the with the little bunker opening. Nothing around the car. Okay. There was this totem up here. Which maybe it's surrounding the totem somewhere. And I'm just blind. Because there's the totem, or at least where the totem was supposed to be. So all this stuff. There's a couple of paths as well. If I take this one, it swings me back around to this place, the exit of the boss arena. If I follow it the other way, it leads me down to the lake thing, but the lake thing doesn't have anything in it. Right, it's right here. So if I follow this path, where does this path take me? Out to kind of an open clearing. In between of this. Circle this tree a little bit. And that's about it. Other than that, I could go out here onto this island, but I don't think that this does
Ready
me
to
any
roll?
good.
The day is calling.
This is a problem, right? Like, this is a thing where I think it's an oversight by most developers and designers. And it's the fact that the player does not want to do this. I don't want to do this. Genuinely, like, I am losing my interest to the point where I want to just skip this, but then the completionist in me is very unsatisfied with that thought. Right? Here I am trying actively to seek out this, you know, rare loot, so it seems, and the really sad part is that when I find it, it's probably going to be underwhelming. It's not going to be good loot, it's going to be crap loot. And that's what's going to suck. So now my next idea is to follow the tree line, or the fence line, and see if I come across an entryway somewhere that has maybe some boxes or something. And that could potentially be where the loot is. Yeah, see, like, I'm already in Bionucleus 7H, and I'm, like, way outside the space. So, following this outer edge, I might just stumble across it, and that's kind of annoying. Again, it does not have really well-defined borders. It should, in fact, be showing me at all times whether or not I'm in the zone. Like, 100% you should be able to track these and see whether or not you are in the zone at all times. That way you know, like, oh, I'm out here by this thing. That means that, you know, there is no chance of there being an item. But without that consistent feedback, there's just no way of knowing. For sure. Because, like, I bet you that box right there was in. And is in fact. I can almost guarantee that the stuff out here is not, right? Because otherwise this resource totem would be considered in.
Let's see.
But it is, in fact, not
See
considered
that rubber
in.
scrap? That'll add a bit of bounce for you.
So that's the exterior wall. This is the interior wall. I would like to say that everything within this space is, or within the confines of the interior wall is within, but it is not. I think I looted this already. Yeah. So that thing's already covered. It absolutely has to be in one of these buildings. Unless it is in this wooded section here. Which I cannot fathom where within this wooded section it would be.
This is all about you. Whether you succeed or
Or
fail,
why they would
it's
put it
on
here.
You.
I agree, brother. It is, in fact, on me. I am the one who has to find this. But boy, howdy, is that frustrating. Because, you know, how much effort do you really expect from a player to find hidden stuff? More so, and moreover, how much should you expect from a player to find your hidden treasures in a game. But then we get to, is the effort worth the reward? Of which, in this particular case, I can almost definitively say there is no amount of reward that is worth the amount of effort that's been put in. So then some would ask, well, why are you putting in the effort then? Well, because I enjoy a good challenge. And in many a way, this is just a challenge between the game devs and myself. The thing that would actually frustrate me is if the container for the thing that I've been searching for was beneath ground, so it was actually impossible for me to get the whole time. Okay. Well, I dare say, with that, like, final hard scan of this whole area, I definitively have no clue
The Tree of Life still stands. Question is, for how
where
long?
they could have possibly put this stuff. Like, my last ditch attempt is to, like, go over here and maybe, like, you know, get up top. Perhaps it is in some kind of a really absurdly difficult place to find. But this is my last ditch effort. This is absolutely all that I have. Creatively, mentally, in some small way physically, like this is every last little ounce of anything I've got to give to this. And so, with the completion of this, I'm just going to move on. Yeah, see, there's another one of those carts, but this cart is unlootable because it has no drawers. Something there. I mean, I know I grabbed the bio blob, but was there something else up here that I didn't grab? Oh, can I just do this? Hold on. How the crap did it put that? That didn't do it.
New days always start with hope.
Sproyer. Nothing hiding in the weeds there. Nothing out here. Nope, that's it. I have reached the limit of my persistence, and in many ways my creativity. I am just tapped out. The game developer wins. Chalk one up to the game dev, I guess, if it's competitive in that nature. But, yeah, there's just no way that I can continue to try to find that, which is very sad. That's actually quite frustrating to have to walk away from this because I just cannot find it. No matter where I push, no matter where I look, there's nothing here that seems to be the way, right? Like, there's little questions I have of, as far as like, oh, well, you know, I saw this little squiggly spot down here that looks like it's, you know, whatever, like right down here, it looks like there's a bit right at the end that could be in, and is it out there, you know, in the corrupted zone, right? Like, the just beyond this wall looks like it's corrupted still. So is it just outside that space? I don't think so. But, like, that's the best guess I have, right? Just chasing the most remote hunches and saying, like, huh, is it out here? It eventually just reaches a point of absurdity.
You can't really understand your story till it's done.
I agree, bud. You can't understand a story until it's done. And unfortunately, the story of Bionucleus 7H is done. So I'm going to go ahead and save. Because heck with that noise.